Hello and welcome to Chris Relentless Art session number 84. Thank you for joining me here. I hope you're having a great day today. It's a Saturday morning and I am going to be able to hang out for a little bit more than 20 minutes. We'll see how much time I can squeeze into this video. In this one, I'm going to work on these art cards that I've been working on, and I'm really excited about this. This is the one that I'm working on first. This is the one that will be next. If I can get into this one in this video, I will. And here's one I finished just yesterday. So this is pretty fun for me. This is the front side, and then the back's got the Linktree QR code. And I'm going to take these and just give them to people, put them at coffee shops, when and where appropriate. And I want to give a real quick shout out to Seagull Printing here in Midvale. They made these code stickers for me. They got me about 100 or so here. And I'm very grateful for this because I can put these on the back of these, and I've got probably a good 2,000 of these or so in my shed, so I can work on these for days to come. And I want to tell you that if you like what you're seeing here, please follow or subscribe where you see this posted from. And if you want to see more, I do have graphic design, bigger abstract pieces, murals, and so on that you can dig into my collections of on my social media. Hit the Linktree link in the video description, and you can find all of those there. And also, please check out Seagull Printing here in Midvale. That is my full-time job, and we can do things like this: business cards, large format stuff, banners, flags, signs, all that good stuff. Hit them up. You can find them in my Linktree, and you call them or hit their email or their website up and tell them Chris Forbush sent you, and you will be helping me provide better for my family. That would be greatly appreciated, and I hope you're having a great day. Before I get started, I just want to say if you like the music you're hearing in the background, you can find it all in my art session music playlist, which is linked to the video description as well. Let's get to it. And I promise you folks, I'm not drunk. I just did not sleep very well last night. I stayed up a little bit later than I should have, and I'm just really worn out this morning, but I'm on a roll. I haven't missed a day yet since June 8th. I work on my art and a video at least once a day every day, and I'm going to continue doing so regardless of how I feel. I posted on a couple other sites, even on YouTube here, a video I made last night before going to bed. I was having some debate with myself, and my wife shared her opinion on these cards. I had asked, other people in the video, like, do you think it would be cool to have it be, just this one time, be the only time that this card design will be out there? Or would it be helpful for me to have these printed, and so you say I could have 100 of these? And I think that, applying what my wife says is really going to work. I like the idea of having it be the only one of these. And she mentioned how cool it would be for someone to say, this is hand-drawn. Wow, that's unique. I'm going to stick with that. I wasn't really arguing or debating her on that, but sometimes I feel, could I make use of the design more than once? And sometimes that's a good idea. But in this case, especially since it's a representation of my art and what I'm about, I think it's a really great idea that they get something authentic and, unique, original, that there's not a copy of. So I'm going to follow her advice and just do that. So as I have more paper than I could probably use in 2 years. So it's not going to hurt me to have to work on some new ideas. Goodness, I'm tired this morning. I'll let that one sit for a moment and let me think on that. I'm wondering if I want to add more to it or add some color. Another thing that just came to mind for me is that if I'm drawing these by hand rather than just having them printed by the hundreds, I'm going to be a lot more careful with just giving them out. In my past, when I've had business cards, I've kind of been just willing to leave 10 here, 10 there, 20 there, and I can't really say anything really came of it. So I'll be much more willing to engage in meaningful conversation and making sure that it's someone who would actually be interested, rather than, go to Beans and Brews and pin 5 of them to the board and go back 6 months later and see that they're still there. So I want to make something that's unique and very cool for people. They go, oh wow, this is neat. Something they could put on their desk or use as a bookmark. And this will always be on the back. I'm really grateful for my wife. She'll take my ideas and she'll listen to them sometimes and give me her feedback. And sometimes it's, we don't always see eye to eye. But on this particular note, she's speaking some real good wisdom that it'd be really cool if it were just one card rather than 100 per design. Oh, darn, sorry. Ay, ay, ay. I'm going to wrap it up at that, folks. I really appreciate you taking the time to check this out, and if you would like to see more of my work, I'd be grateful for the opportunity to share that with you. You can dig into the Linktree link in the video description, which will take you to all my social media. It'll show you business partners, and so on. If you like what you're seeing here and want to support what I'm working to accomplish, which is providing for those I love by doing what I love, the most cost-effective way, since it's free to do so, that you can do that is by sharing this with the world and inviting others to do the same. I have so much more in my art catalog, so to speak, by way of graphic design, which I really love doing, murals, and big, giant pieces of abstract art that I draw and build and create with paint and markers and all kinds of really fun stuff. I'm looking forward to being able to step that up and produce more of those pieces, and I'm working towards a facility where I can do that. Something as small as a 900 square foot apartment would do, but I need a place where I can actually set up and put together a paint booth, a place where I can have tools and wood piled up and stuff where I can actually build things and create things. And I would love to involve anybody who is interested in that with that. There's a lot of ways you can get involved. Most importantly, or most effectively, is by purchasing art from me. That'll really support me working towards getting my studio going. And I would love to create custom pieces for you. I do have a number of commissions that are in the works right now, and I'm really grateful for all those. So thank you to those of you who have supported thus far, who are taking interest, and I hope you have a good day. I hope that what you're seeing here inspires you, and that you will take the time to do something creative today and share it with the world, and encourage others to do the same. Love life, live well, take care of each other. Make the rest of it the best of it. Peace.